I would like to get started if I could. I know some people are still eating, and perhaps a lot of you have just gotten your dishes, so I apologize for that. Somebody had said, coming at the entrance to check in, they said, "Oh gosh, Rob, it's all your fault." So I apologize for that. I would like to give, again, a thank you for our Pledge of Allegiance to Lieutenant Colonel Nathan Range from the Joint Forces Training Base. And I'd also like to thank Father Patrick Moses from St. Irenaeus for the invocation. So thank you guys very much. So again, thank you very much for joining us today for the 2015 State of the City. I'm honored to stand before you as mayor for 2015. My name is Rob Johnson. I would like to thank my council colleagues for being here today and having their confidence in me as their mayor. I would like to introduce new council member Stacey Berry. New council member Paulo Morales. And council member John Pete. Unfortunately, Mayor Pro Tem Mary Ellen Yark cannot be here. Maybe we have to put an APB out for her or something, but I know she is busy and could not make it, so I'm hoping she's doing well. I'd like to acknowledge and extend a warm welcome to the other dignitaries. I'm told there's 310 out here today, so outstanding. Thank you very much. Now, to be able to announce every single one of you, all I have a budget for is for lunch. I don't have time for dinner. So please look in your program. You'll see elected officials and other dignitaries in there. But we are honored to have you in our attendance today. I would like to especially give thanks out to my former colleagues, mayors and mayor pro tems, as well as council people. Doug Bailey. I'm not sure if Dr. Prakash Narayan can make it here today. Okay. And also Councilmember Leroy Mills. This mayor sitting in the back. Leroy, I told you I had a spot up here up front for you. So thank you very much, all three of you, for your 8 years of public service to our city of Cypress. Now, also I'd like to recognize past city mayors as well in attendance. Walt Bowman. Walt Bowman in the back. Thank you, Walt. Anna Piercy. Anna, where are you? Anna, out to my side. Todd Seymour. And also Lydia Sondi. Lydia to my back. Wonderful people. I know Tim Keenan cannot be here. I know he's very active in the community. But these individuals spend a lot of their time outside of civil service and really promote our city by working in other activities, whether it's Kiwanis or the festival committees to the school districts. So thank you so much for giving back. At this time, I'd also like to introduce my family. My beautiful wife, Nancy Johnson. My wonderful daughter, Dawn Johnson Aguilar. I have one daughter that could not make it here. She is currently on the East Coast, taking her last semester of law school. Elizabeth Johnson, we wish you well and hope to see you at graduation in May. So, I'm being told I'm being tape recorded up front here, so thank you, Liz. Sorry you couldn't be here, but we love you. My father, Bob Johnson, Sr. My two wonderful sisters, Amber Johnson and Christy Err. Thank you very much for being here. Appreciate all of your support. Well, those that know me probably know me as we're a very religious family. We're very deep-rooted with sports. And it kind of reminds me of a little story, a real quick story. There was a story about God and the devil. Uh-oh, here we go. Well, God and the devil got together and they said, you know what? There's always so much being said about where people go in the afterlife. Do we go up? Do we go down? And the devil proposed to God, he says, why don't we have an event where when it's all said and done, we go to one place? And God said, that's a great idea, having nothing to fear. How do you propose we do this? And the devil says, why don't we have a sporting event? God said, so what sporting event do you recommend? And he says, well, how about American pastime? How about baseball? God says, that's a great idea, but how do we choose teams? And the devil says, I'll tell you what, you take whoever you want. I'll give you first pick. Someone that's up in your kingdom of heaven. And God says, I'll take the salt and the sweat. I'll take Babe Ruth. Excellent idea, the devil says, but I'll tell you what, go ahead and take a second one. He says, well, oh my gosh, I'll take Lou Gehrig, his battery mate. And the devil says, you're on a roll. Fill out your roster. He says, I'll take Jackie Robinson, Roberto Clemente, Bob Feller, Ted White. He goes, wait a second, he said to the devil. If you're letting me have all these people, who do you have playing on your team? Devil says, it doesn't matter who I have the umpires. And so for that, let me throw out the first pitch, okay? I'm happy to report that the state of our city is strong. We are safe. Over this past year, serious crimes have decreased by 17%. Burglaries and vehicle thefts are also decreased by 25 and 28%, respectively. We have a vibrant business base that contributes to thrive and led by corporate residents that I have the honor to recognize today. We are well led and managed. Cypress continues to prosper thanks to our conservative fiscal policies and prudent budgeting. We are a great place to live, as evidenced by our ranking as 8th best city to raise a family in Southern California, according to Credit Donkey, an online financial advice service. One reason why? Well, our schools excel. Cypress School District just completed its modernization of Arnold School, which reopened this year. When Arnold School, recent selection as a California Distinguished Schools, all of the schools in our Cypress School District have now achieved this prestigious honor. And I was also told that Cypress K through 6, let's give a hand. I was told Cypress K through 6 is the second best school district in all of Orange County. So Superintendent Beverly Hempstead, outstanding job. Nice job. Anaheim Union High School District is a premier school system. Oxford Academy was named the best high school in California and the 10th best high school in the nation by U.S. News and World Report. Cypress High School and Lexington Junior High School have also been recognized for California Distinguished Schools. So outstanding job to Superintendent Michael Matsuda. Nice job. We are very fortunate to be the home of Cypress College, which regularly exceeds state benchmarks on California community colleges. In recent years, Cypress College has increased the number of degrees awarded by over 35%. 35%, that's outstanding. And the number of career certificates gained by 15%. So, high five to Dr. President of the college, Bob Simpson. So some of the reasons that Cypress successes I've just named, and to highlight a few, is our stable political leadership, our committed, innovative staff, and our residents who deeply care for their hometown. Now, if I were to give this symbol here, if you were raised in the 40s, you would know that as VJ or VE Day for Victory in Europe or Victory in Japan. Okay? If I did this in the 60s, okay, if you can remember the 60s, okay, you knew this as the peace sign. Okay? Now, there's a certain university in LA that swears this is Phaidon or Conquest, right? Okay. Now, unfortunately, there's another city in LA that now says that college is now number 2. So, okay. But 15 years into 2015, into the year 2000, 15 years, I would like this symbol to be noted for volunteerism. Okay, volunteerism, because we celebrate these contributions of our resident and corporate volunteers. And let me quote, in 1961, inaugural address, President John F. Kennedy asked, not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for Cypress. Maybe it was country, but with that said, these quotes resonate with me because Cypress has a long-standing tradition of dedicated volunteerism and service to our community. Our residents and community groups constantly make contributions to Cypress, enabling us to celebrate successes year after year. Some of the noteworthy examples of volunteerism in our community include the Cypress Senior Center, which regularly benefits from the service of approximately 100 volunteers. With those 100 volunteers, they've dedicated over 8,500 hours of helping others around them, including special events, service programs, and home-delivered meals. I would say our seniors are well taken care of. We have a Youth Action Committee, a group of 32 volunteers from several Cypress high schools who volunteer a minimum of 40 hours each and contribute to such programs as the teen dances, something we partner with La Palma, next door neighbors. We have the Halloween Carnival. We have the Holiday Sing. And they also contribute to the annual Arbor Day event. The Cypress Festival spends 7 months a year diligently working to plan the largest one-day event in Orange County to commemorate the city's annual birthday. This year will mark the 35th anniversary. This event draws over 30,000 people in a single event. And it starts in the morning with the staff running a 5-10K run. It goes through the day with Kiwanis with their pancake breakfast. It has the Cypress Festival Committee organizing the crafts booths and the entertainments and the canine demonstrations. Having been part of the festival, it really comes close to my heart, but it's the Chamber of Commerce and again, the Friends of Park and Rec that put this great event together. And it's entirely funded by community sponsors, donations, and grants. The festival is a successful fundraising opportunity for the Friends of Cypress Park and Rec, the Chamber of Commerce, the Kiwanis Club, who utilize these funds to help support the members of our youth. There are many other organizations that contribute their time and efforts to the community events and special projects that benefit Cypress. Some of these include volunteers from 20 faith-based churches that have their own people that go out and help the needy. We have the Women's Club of Cypress. We have the Boy Scouts of America, which also include Cypress's Explorer Post. That's also part of Boy Scouts of America. And you can always see them with their blue shirts as they're out there in the field assisting in activities. We have the Tanglewood Homeowners Association. And we also have the Rotary Club of Cypress. Outstanding organizations, every single one of them. But as we just sit down, we look, if we were to peel off of an onion, we see that there's many layers. And some of those layers are also our business commitment to our community. Corporate volunteerism is alive and well in Cypress. We are fortunate to be the home to Vans. Through its Volunteer Day of Service program, Vans employees organize a cleanup of Cypress Nature Park. They cleared the trails, the walking areas, they picked up the trash, they pulled weeds, and they raked and shoveled debris. Thanks to their efforts, the Nature Park was ready for the annual summer programs such as the outdoor educational presentations and the city's Saturday Walk. I think we see in a picture here, I was happy to meet and greet the Vans employees as they stepped off the bus. I've given them all high fives for taking the time out of their day to come. I'm also even proud to wear my Vans tennis shoes. You see at the bottom there. And I must say that one of the employees that walked off and looked at my shoe and says, "Mayor, that's old school, you know?" I said, well, I would have wanted to wear my Star Wars ones, but my kids wouldn't let me. So may the force be with you, Vans. Over the years, Vans employees have contributed to also painting the roller hockey rink and the picnic tables at Arnold Cypress Park. Vans has also donated clothing for the annual teen fashion show. So Vans isn't alone. We also have numerous other businesses that demonstrate their commitment to our community for sponsoring community programs and events. One of the best corporations is Bandai. Through its foundation, Bandai makes contributions to local programs, organizations as its annual Time for Giving event. This year, Bandai gave grants to groups like the Boys and Girls Club, the Friends of Cypress Park and Rec, Girl Scouts of America, or Orange County, excuse me, Precious Life Shelter, and Seroptimus. Last year, Bandai gave over $400,000. Since its inception, Bandai Foundation has contributed over $7 million to charitable organizations. Isn't it great knowing that when you buy a Power Ranger, you're supporting the company that supports Cypress? Our business partners also contribute to Cypress through the revitalization and development of our city. In 2014, we saw the completion of the first phase of the Habitat for Humanity project on Lincoln Boulevard. I was fortunate enough to volunteer for the first phase of the Habitat for Humanity's project on Lincoln. I must say I was inspired by another council member, Todd Seymour. I saw him working several times, and I said, you know what, this has got to be for a great cause, and so I went out there, and I had a gavel, but I couldn't pound very many nails with the gavel, so they trusted me with a hammer, and I'm happy to say there was no bruises on the fingers afterwards. So, but just seeing the faces on these 5 new families that got a home in Cypress, and it just beamed from side to side. It was an outstanding feeling and well worth it. I encourage everyone, if you ever got an opportunity to help Habitat for Humanity, it's a well worth project. These families, again, they serve over 250 hours. They call it sweat equity to helping construct their new homes. So we can look forward this next year to the completion of the second and the third phase, of which we will have some more families that we can welcome to the city of Cypress. Cypress, this past year, welcomed 48 new commercial businesses in 2014. A few examples of these successful companies joining our community are Zarnowski, an exhibit and event marketing leader; LTP, a modern machine, a computer-aided precision machine shop; and Hyundai Logistics, an integrated logistics company with advanced procurement, storage, and transportation systems. Also in 2014, we saw the expansion of Manhattan Beachwear, and also the relocation of Dalton's restaurant. Both of these businesses chose to stay and remain in Cypress, and we are happy to have them contribute to as members of our community. Now, there's some new businesses that are indicated of continuing economic, well, these are, actually I should say, the new businesses that are indicated as contributing to our economic recovery and distinguish Cypress as a hub of innovation and thriving environment for our business. I would like to welcome all the new business members and look forward to partnering with you in the future. So again, as I peel that onion, there's more layers to this. And we've looked to see Cypress as a great place to live, work, and play, but it's also safe. And safe, as I mentioned earlier, Cypress was named as one of the best cities, 8th best city to raise a family in Southern California. Cypress was highlighted for having a safe and welcoming environment for families. These rankings are based on several factors, of which are 91.9% of the residents have a high school or college degree. Our residents enjoy a manageable commute by Southern California standards of 28 minutes. Nearly 90% of the people who move to Cypress come to stay, residing in the same home for at least 1 year. And our housing stock remains of high quality and reasonably affordable. People come to Cypress for the jobs for which our businesses create. Now, Cypress remains a safe community for its residents and businesses, and I would like to thank our Cypress Police Department and our Orange County Fire Authority for all the work that they do for our community. Public safety is a key component in maintaining the status as a highly desirable community. A safe community means strong and stable property values, and it also helps to attract businesses and development opportunities. One factor for contributing to the safety in our community are the volunteers that support our public safety personnel. Our Cypress Police Department benefits from several volunteer groups, including the Volunteer in Policing, the VIPs as I call them. You'll see them in their blue shirts. Chaplains, a couple of handsome devils over there. Oh, well, maybe not devils, men of God. Men of God. So, also Community Emergency Response Team, our CERT, and also our Radio Amateur Civil Engineer Services, RACES as they are called. These groups consisted of over 41 volunteers donating over 4,000 hours in 2014. They assisted with vacation checks, special events, incidences, and radio communications during these drills, exercises, and emergencies. Additionally, the police department is aided by volunteer internship programs whose participants assisted with the CSI lab, creating the department's annual report, and also the personnel and training office. This past year, the police department had 3 interns who volunteered over 600 hours. I would like to thank these volunteers for their efforts. They have contributed immensely to the overall safety of our community and saved taxpayers thousands and thousands of dollars. So Cypress has So we've looked to see in 2014 all the great things that are coming and happening, and let's look to 2015. So what can we expect? Cypress has an exciting year ahead in 2015, full of new energy, new faces that will serve our community. In November, Cypress residents elected 3 new council members to serve our community. I look forward to working with them. They also have some new faces around City Hall. And those that you will see is Pete Grant, our new city manager, Anthony Taylor, our new city attorney, Doug Danks, community development director, Matt Burton, finance director, and serving our community will be Jeff Bowman, who is now our Orange County Fire Authority fire chief, and also Jeff Steffen, who is our Orange County Fire Authority division chief. So we welcome you all aboard. There also brings new perspective, enthusiasm, and great professional to our community. I'm excited to have them and part of our team. Now, Cypress residents also elected 2 new representatives to the state and county government. California State Assembly member Young Kim and Orange County Supervisor Michelle Steele have been sworn in and ready to serve our community. The Cypress School District also elected 2 new Board of Trustee members, Sandra Lee and Lydia Sandy. I can say that volunteerism and services in Cypress is already off to a fast start. On Monday, this past Monday, the Anaheim Union High School District Foundation sponsored the first ever Serve-a-thon on Martin Luther King Jr. National Day of Service. This event consisted of over 4,000 students participating in more than 150 service projects led by a dozen committed employees of the Anaheim Union High School District. In Cypress, the Oxford Academy students volunteered at Arnold Park. They partnered with the Cypress Recreation Department to give Arnold Park an early spring cleaning. So what can we look forward to in 2015 from economic development projects? A result of Measure R, Warmington Residential is expected to begin construction of 47 detached single-family homes. In conjunction with the city, a 2.9-acre public park will be built at the old Mackey School site. This development will benefit the Cypress School District by eliminating expensive maintenance costs on a long vacant property and generate additional local funding without raising taxes. The owner of the portion of the former golf course at the northeast corner of Catella Avenue and Enterprise Drive has submitted preliminary plans to build approximately 250 units of senior housing with 5 acres of retail development. An environmental impact report is currently being prepared, and we hope to see it come before council in October of 2015. Other business activities that we can look forward to in 2015, the renovation of the Cypress Village Shopping Center at Orange and Valley View, construction of the new Shell Station 7-Eleven at Orange and Valley View, the new Wings Stop restaurant in Valley View and Ball. And I must add in, we have a new trash hauler that'll be coming on board in the middle of this year. Valley Vista is going to bring extra savings to our residents, at approximately about 18% savings to our trash. And businesses, you're going to save between 32 and 33% off of your current fees. So we welcome Valley Vista to our community. The city will partner with our business parks to continue to attract new businesses and strengthen our local economy. So many good things to come in 2015. Now comes the portion of our State of the City, and that is the Business Awards presentation. Each year, the state of the city will take opportunities to recognize a few of our Cypress businesses who amplify the city's motto of progress. And with our Business of the Year awards, this is the 5th year that we present these awards, and it is my honor to celebrate the accomplishments of these businesses to our community. The first award is the Brace Business of the Year Award, which is presented to one of Cypress's integrated and influential larger businesses. This year, we present the Brace Business of the Year Award to Los Alamitos Racetrack. The racetrack has been a fixture in our area since before a city was even incorporated in 1956. While tracks across the state are shutting their doors, such as Hollywood Park and Pomona, Los Alamitos is expanding their operations. In 2014, the Los Alamitos Racecourse has expanded its track to allow for thoroughbred racing. This has resulted in additional attendance and more patrons to our local businesses, including the cities surrounding us. So the Los Alamitos Racetrack has also brought fame to our Cypress community as the home of California Chrome. The winner of the 2014 Kentucky Derby and the Preakness Stakes. And I was just told this week, reading in the paper, that California Chrome was also named the 2014 Horse of the Year. So outstanding. The Los Alamitos Racecourse continues successful thoroughbred racing in 2015. Races are scheduled for July, September, and December, in addition to the regular quarter horse racings that goes year-round. The Los Alamitos Racecourse also is a corporate volunteer sponsoring community through sponsorships, including the underwriting of the Boys and Girls Club's annual Keeping Kids on Track, and providing seed money to help start in our own city the Challenger Baseball League. So how great is that, huh? Well, it gives me great pleasure to invite Dr. Edward Aldred to come to the stage to receive this award. Absolutely. That's a keeper. The second award is the Asian Business of the Year Award, which is presented to medium-sized businesses. This year, we honor Southern Cal Office Technology. Southern Cal Technology is an industry leader in providing document asset management solutions. They have been providing document technology and services since 1977. They've pioneered the print-integration workflow asset analyzes the true operational cost associated with document management. Southern Cal Office Technology also has expanded presence in the fields of digital imaging and 3D printing. At this time, I would like to invite David Reiner, President, to come forward and receive this award. David?
There you go. Appreciate it. Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it.
David Reiner. The third award I'd like to present, the Spirit Business Year Award, goes to one of the Cypress's small business. To me, this is like a no-brainer. It's being presented today to Brain Rehabilitation and Injury Network, commonly referred to as BRAIN. How about a nice applause for them, huh? BRAIN's mission is to advance the highest level of research, recovery, and residual care for adults who have sustained a brain injury. They provide these services without regards to a client's ability to pay. Clearly, this is a phenomenal organization that not only services its clients' needs, but also amplifies the spirit of volunteerism that I'm here to recognize today. One day before we recognized, on this day, we recognized volunteers. I had the honor of awarding the first Business of the Year award to a nonprofit business. Sue Reeb, founder and president, please come forward. Sue? So 3 outstanding awards, but I have something behind the closed doors. Now I have, finally I'd like to make a presentation, a special recognition, and that is to honor Yamaha Motor Corporation's 35th anniversary to our city. Yamaha constructed a national corporation headquarters in Cypress in 1980. They were the first corporate tenant in the Cypress Business Park and laid the foundation for future development. Their move to Cypress set the tone for a successful corporate park that continues to contribute to our local economy and provide jobs for our residents. Now, this year also has special recognition to me because it's my wife and I's 35th anniversary for marriage. So I think that was the day when I actually used more shampoo and less soap on the face. So, but I'm honored to recognize the anniversary of this milestone and achievement, thanking Yamaha for their commitment to our Cypress community and wish them continued success. Could I have Kim Ruiz, our CEO, to come forward to receive a special? Nothing like giving out a key to the city and a key to our hearts, and we thank you for everything that you do. Well, in conclusion, I would like to thank all of you for attending the 2015 State of the City. Each of you contribute towards the many successes that our community enjoys, and we are all jointly responsible for making Cypress the wonderful place that it is. We've accomplished many great deals in 2015. We have much to look forward to in 2015. I know that together we will achieve great things. So if you agree that you think Cypress is a great place, and if you don't already live here, we've got real estate agents waiting for you outside the door. Right there. There you go. So, as I say, Cypress is off to the races, and we will not be horsing around. God bless Cypress, and thank you very much for coming. Cypress. I thank you. Thank you very much.